Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and today I'm going to be doing a run-through for Dark Souls, the card game. If you have been on my channel before, you would know that I have actually already done a run-through for this, but it has come to my attention that that run-through is probably super trash, mainly from the angle that I had. A friend of mine was saying that he had watched it, and I looked it up. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't have a top-down camera, and I was looking at it, and oh my god, I forgot I totally used to do weird side angles. Anyway, I'm redoing it, but I am also going to be doing it with both expansions, the Seekers of Humanity and Forgotten Paths expansion. Now, these may or may not come up because I have shuffled everything together, so the common treasure deck is huge, and the traps, and the monsters and the encounters, they may not even have the icons, and the invader may not even show up, but the invader we do have is the... Oh, well, it doesn't have the name on his cards, but he might show up because he is in the level 1 deck. I have chosen to play as the Pyromancer, and my two bosses to defeat will be the Moonlit Butterfly and Great Grey Wolf Sif. You might be wondering why I decided to redo this, even though the video was trash, and that's just because it's a good game, from what I remember. Although, on rereading the rules and stuff, I realized that they're kind of all weird and backwards. Well, first of all, on setup, it should actually be like this. Boom. So, the Pyromancer, I have Explosive Crit. Flip this card over to gain +2 damage against a single enemy on an attack with the magic type. So, yeah, I can have one of my magic attacks do +2 damage, which would be super, super beneficial. But yeah, whenever they're talking about, the enemy battle board, which is this, and the player board, which is this, they flip it in the rulebook. Whenever they're talking about enemy placement, it's oh, if it has special placement, it gets placed on the front. But the way a card shows, for example, this Erythlian Warrior, it's kind of weird, because let's just take this card, for example. This one has a placement down here, and kind of you want to have it face like this, which would mean that it would get summoned down here. But the way that they kept talking about in the rulebook is almost like you have it face you, so it would come out like this. I'm going to do kind of what they said, because enemies activate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if that's the case, then I'm going to kind of have it to where they face me. Put that back on the bottom. And we'll just see how that goes. Because they mention front, middle, when bosses come out, they always come out in the front middle. To me, this is the front. I don't know. It's Steamforged game, so I don't actually expect them to have everything crystal clear. So we'll make it work. But let's go ahead and read some of the lore of Dark Souls, shall we? If that's even in here. Well, it is not. It is not in the. That's disappointing. It is in the expansions, though. Kind of like some flavor text. It's not. It's not. I thought it was. There we go. You are not alone. And why is it? Whatever. Never mind. There's no flavor text. It's Dark Souls. There's a million lore videos out there. So let's go ahead and get started. Basically, if you're not familiar with it, the first thing you do is you pick a... we start at the bonfire, and we can go to anywhere adjacent to that bonfire, so I can go straight to a level 3 if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that. I could go to a level 2, risk big. I have a decent hand, none for defense though. That's kind of the shitty part. And you just never know. I'm gonna play it safe and I'm just going to go to a 1. So, oh, well, okay, we do have a trap. So, the first thing is Ashen Wake will get 1 common treasure. There are 2 regular enemies. The first thing that you do for the traps, there are actually going to be 3 of them. That's not great. And kind of what you do is you will basically take a random enemy. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to do the ones that I'm going to draw. I'll do the next one, next level up. And you kind of see where it's going to attack. So, in this case, if I'm having it face me, this thing would come here, and it's going to attack here. So, a trap goes right there. And then I'll just put these at the bottom. Then we have another one. You don't do it if it is doing a multi-attack. So we do the next one, which means it's attacking here. And then we get the next one, and that is attacking here. So those are where the 3 traps are. And basically, if I ever have to land in them, then they trigger. And that kind of sucks, because if you've never played Dark Souls, well, one, I think I've also kind of made this game harder on myself, because when enemies attack, based off the rules as written, if it's a singular attack, like the ones I showed, like if I was attacking here, or if the enemy was attacking here, and no one's in there, then it basically attacks anyone in the same row. And then if there's no one in the same row, then it goes to the next row, and then if it's multiple people, you go off the threat value, and it kind of, that's how it determines who it's attacking. Since I'm the only one, I'm basically always getting attacked. However, there are area of effect attacks, where it could attack a single row or a single column, but that doesn't seem to pertain to the actual, like, oh, there's no one in that column, so it's going to hit me. So I think every time I've played this, I've always made it harder that every single attack comes your way. I think area of effect attacks are the only ones that you can, like, innately miss. At least that's how I'm going to read it. But we got some traps at the Ashen Wake, and we have 2 regular enemies. So we have an undead attack dog, so we'll have them face it, so it's going to come here. Linked undead attack dog. When this enemy spawns, search the deck and spawn the named card as well. So it's going to bring out another one. And then a Grue Leaper, which is going to come right here. Okay. So it's I'm going to search for another undead attack dog. Right. Yep. Well, go figure. Go figure. But at least now I can look through here, and hey, it's Oliver the Collector is who the potential summoner is. Is there not? Oh, here it is. I'm like, is there not another one? And that's gonna go right there. Cool. Okay. Well, none of them have a weakness, but they also have no defense. They do 3 damage? Jesus Christ. Okay. You also are timed, kind of. There are 5 bonfires that you... So whenever... This game is kind of one of those games where your deck is also your life. So anytime you take damage... which this isn't great, because they all attack. So it goes 1, 2, he's attacking... which he's gonna hit me for 3 and inflict poison. So I'm pretty much getting ganked immediately, because I have nothing in... So basically, my hand is a Pyromancer Flame, which is range 1 damage, and I actually have the stuff to do that. So each card costs like enough to do a quick damage, like to pull the card back into my hand, or I'm just basically getting screwed here. So that's 3. Whenever you take damage, you can pull it from your hand or from your deck. So that's the Grue Leader, and it poisoned me. Then the attack dog is rushing up on me. Normally, again, it would attack here, but it can't, so it's gonna hit me, which is gonna be for another 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna pull it from the top. And then this attack dog is attacking me for 3, if you can see it. They have a defense, a health, and then the damage. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, hey, look, it's my defense. Or it's my armor. So they all went. Now it's my turn. And then at the start of my turn, I draw up to... Okay, that's actually kind of what I... Well, not really. Well, so... Almost. I wish I had one more faith stamina, so I'm going to flip that. But I suffer 1 damage on my next activation. Let's go ahead and... I guess I'll do from the top. Oh, look, my shield. Damn it. So basically what you can do on your turn is you can move. And actually, does poison go away? Suffer 1 damage at the end of the next activation. Oh, at the end. Okay. Well, put that shield back on top. I'm going to probably lose it anyway. So what you can do on your turn is you can discard cards from your hand and draw up to that amount. You can do 1 attack. You can move. Typically, if there's another player, you kind of get in each other's way, and if you can swap spots with them. So if there was a player here, I could swap, but that takes both our movements. This guy has a defense and 1, so it kind of works in a column. So if I moved here, I could attack here. Let's say this Gru leader was here. I couldn't attack that unless I had a ranged attack. So to attack this, I would have to kill the undead attack dog. That is not the case in this instance. And I also have a ranged card, my Pyromancer Flame. I'm not really enjoying the poison, and actually I don't even remember if that stuff stays. Conditions, it can be, conditions are removed after it takes effect. Okay, so probably gonna kill the Gru leader. Damn, my Pyromancer Flame is really cool because it hits every enemy in the same column as the target. I could actually, let's be a little bit more efficient here. Let's do my hand axe. So, and let's do this quick with a faith and a stamina. To do 2 damage, which will bypass, hit his 1 shield and then hit him for 1 damage. So he's dead. So basically, whenever they die, you get the souls. So 1, 2. So he gave me 3 souls. Yay! And then you get shuffled back in to the deck. Not looking great for my first bout, especially with the three traps. Especially because every time I come here, if I don't trigger these traps, then they kind of stay, and you kind of just put them underneath there. Anyway, so that is actually going to pull back to my hand because I did the quick attack. I could have actually saved the strength stamina, but I don't need it for any of my other cards right now. So yeah, that was basically that. Where is that move? Make 1 attack. Yep, okay. Cool. Oh, and then I lost the poison because that was my round shield. Alright, well that's pretty... I mean, I guess I can move. I'll move here. What sucks the most is they're not going to move, so I'm going to have to trigger that trap card. I'm basically fucking hosed off this first fight. But that'll be okay. That will be okay. Well, they're attacking, so I don't need 2... Actually, don't need any of these for my... No, I need 1. So we'll do a stamina. That's 1, 2, 3. Whoops. And then the other one is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, that was both their attacks, so then I draw up to 6. Alright. Well, the good news is I might I'll probably survive this, but I'm basically resting. It's just, I want the souls. Because these aren't, like in Dark Souls, these aren't saved until I rest to go spend them. So I think... God. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to do my hand axe again. Boop. Yeah, I'm going to use 1 faith. So that means I actually spend the hand axe to do 2 damage. So killing this undead attack dog. And that will get shuffled in. I mean, to be fair, I am pretty squishy, so I'm gonna move. That's gonna suck. But the traps are only limited to that number up in the Ashen Wake. So when I trigger this, when I come down here, there will only be 2 traps left. So that's my move. And then it's going to attack again. Wow, I think I actually lost this first, unless I can draw. What do I need? I'll discard that to draw. Nope. So yeah, it's going to hit me for 3, which I will... Cool. Alright. Yeah, and then at the start of my turn, I cannot draw up. So I died. Alright. Well, that was that. So then we basically immediately rest. So these 3 will come here to the Ashen Wake. I lost all my souls. The undead attack dog comes back. And that's Dark Souls. So then we go, you're forced to use a bonfire. Oh, god damn it. Which, like I said, is limited. And so that will get flipped. And now I gain 1 common treasure, binoculars, which allows me to dodge? Lets me dodge for a dex or look at the top 3 card of any deck. Well, and this also will determine your how many cards you can have in your deck. So it kind of lets you withstand a little bit more. So I start with 28 cards. I'm going to take the binoculars, which puts me at 29, and then I'll get 2 Remnants of Humanities because they're kind of like buffers to flesh out your deck a little bit more. Ooh, that did not go over well. The 2 dogs, and dogs will get you in Dark Souls. I'm not even mad. I mean, that's very, very annoying, but that's kind of how it can go. Especially with a squishy build like a Pyromancer. I picked it because I was like, that'll be cool. Especially going against the Moonlit Butterfly. Which can only be attacked if it's in the front row. Or with things with range, which I have. Because it doesn't have that much health. And if I can do a magic attack and crit with it, it only has 4 health as a solo person. So I should be able to take care of the Moonlit Butterfly. Now I'm kind of on the clock because I'm behind, which means I definitely don't want to go back to the Ashen Wake. Because that only... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... That only has traps that I don't want to deal with. I don't want that hand. Whenever you draw a hand and you kind of don't have a weapon or anything, you can mulligan. And even though I did have a shield, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but you have to keep your hand, your second hand. So let's see if it's any better. Okay, well, I did get at least a Pyromancy Flame. Well, Ashen Wake sucks. So I think to kind of catch up, I'm probably going to die. I think I will actually go to the level 2. No traps, no traps, no traps. Okay, there is terrain here. So the Misty Cliffs. This actually isn't too bad. So the terrain, flip is a high ridge. During this encounter, whenever a character makes an attack without the range symbol, they must spend an additional stamina of any kind to make the attack. Okay, so that will go... I don't know where to put it. Can you guys still see that? Kind of, sort of. Okay, so the Misty Cliffs are now up here. And this... That's actually thematic. That's nice. This card will always be on the Misty Cliffs. So that actually worked out very, very well for me. Going up there to level 2. Because it's still just 2 commons. Or 2 level 1. So let's see what we got. Forest Clan Bandit. He's gonna be, so pounce, unblock damage from this card must be applied to the character's hand unless the hand is empty. Okay. And then the second one, don't be a dog. Hollow Man Servant. So it's gonna go right there. Okay. That's not too bad, actually. So he is going to... Oh my god, these guys suck. They hit so hard. But I'm actually getting quite a bit from them, and he is weak to magic, which is what I'm good at. So, he's attacking for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me just double check that that's the order of activation. It is. It's just so weird. Like, again, if you look at the enemy activation thing, they don't have any orientation, kind of, and they kind of flip. It's fucking Steamforged. Anyway. 1, 2, he's attacking for 3 because it's pounce that has to come from my hand. That is okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Because I still have my Pyromancer Flame. And then this one's attacking, which will push target, and so it's going to hit me for 4. Well, I'm not going to let it take from my hand, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I get pushed. And what I'm going to do is, well, one, I'm going to drop 2. My hand limit 1, 2, 3. I also didn't get any defense. Hey! I actually got my shield! So, I'm gonna discard that card to draw. Cool. I'm gonna discard the binoculars. Because it lets me look, but not arrange. And then that lets me do +2 damage. And my pirate. So what I'm gonna do is spend my, faith and intelligence as a quick attack with my Pyromancer Flame. And I'm going to do my explosive crit, which to add 2 damage. So it is a little bit overkill because it's a magic attack and that is his weakness. But that does kill him because he targets my hand directly. So 1, 2, 3. So there's the 3 back. He's dead. That gets shuffled. These get discarded. And that goes back into my hand. Because... And I don't have to spend an extra one because it was with a ranged attack. Alright, so what do I need? And then I'll move here to deal with the Hollow Man Servant. Kind of worried. So then it's going to attack for 4. I do have my Caduceus round shield that I could just spend a stamina to block 2, but then I'm still taking 2. It's risky. But I am going to spend that and 2 intelligence, I keep thinking this is faith, to actually completely block it. Or to completely evade. Even though basically I just spent 3 cards. Then it comes to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to draw 5 cards. And I'm hoping... Okay. I did get enough. Awesome. I was like, shit! Do do a Remnant of Humanity to draw a card. And then I will spend my Intelligence and Faith with another Pyromancy Flame that has range to kill the Manservant for 2 of that. Yay! So that gives me 5. I was gonna say echoes. 5 souls. It's like Blood Echoes or Grace or whatever they're all called in every. What is it in? I was trying to think of what it was in Lies of P because I can't. What is it called in Lies of P? Which is basically the best Souls-like game out there. So now it would be to go after the Moonlit Butterfly, but I don't think I'm gonna. But I do get a common item. Ooh, that is... Oh, that's sexy. That is sexy, sexy, sexy right there. Boom. Firestorm. I love that. I am going to go back and rest at the bonfire, so the high ridge will actually stick at the misty cliffs. So that will actually come back. I do have my 5 that will flip this bonfire, which I gain a 2 soul stamina card, and I'm definitely going to grab this one. So, and I have 5 souls to spend. Do I... So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, I don't know, I knew I had 5. Now I can have 34 cards in my deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoops. What do I have? Oh wait, I knew 31? Yeah, 31, so I can add 3 more cards. So I'm definitely adding the Faith and Intelligence and then the Firestorm, because that's just a perfect draw for me. Although it's not range, which is kind of lame, and it does make me suffer 2 damage, but I think just go all in on the... I'm going to spend the 5 and get this one because it's just going to help. So that should give me 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Yep, 34. Alright. Okay, well, so now it's basically, do I go back to the Misty Cliffs? Or do I try the Ashen Wake and get 3 traps? Oh wait, Misty Cliffs gave me 2 cards. The Ferris Hat. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. I'll take out one of the Remnant. Where is it? Are they all? Yeah, Remnants of Humanities. Because that's basically just a free defense plus any stamina dodge. So it's pretty good. Now I gotta decide, yeah, do I want to go, because Great Grey Wolf Sif is probably gonna be rough. The Moonlit Butterfly should be pretty helpful. This card may only be attacked while it is in the front row or by attacks with the range symbol. Those traps just suck. Like I could go through there and potentially trigger them just to get them out of the way. I do have enough, but I mean basically I can only rest 3 more times before I outright lose. I'm actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this a good hand? It's okay. It still gives me an attack. Let me, because the traps, there are rules. If the party has yet to fight an encounter, if the party has just fought, remove all character cards and then resolve trade. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. then I kind of get to place wherever. I mean, the Misty Cliffs is just perfect for me, actually. Yeah, I don't see a reason to go. So I'm going to go back to the Misty Cliffs, which we know has the high ridge, meaning that it's not a range card, then I have to spend extra stamina. So then we have a Hollow Manservant again, and then a Hollow Varanian Bowman. Gang up this card inflicts +1 damage for each other card in the same row as it. Well, you're annoying. God, they hit so hard! Ugh. Well, I'm going to place here because this is going to be easier. So it's going to hit me for 4. Because again, this would attack here. But because there's no one here, then it checks over here. And so it's doing 4 damage. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one's also doing 4. Which I'm going to keep the cards in my hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Neat! all my shields. But you're basically dead. Although we'll have to draw up. So 1, 2. Nice. So I'm going to spend a Pyromancy Flame and Pyromancy Flame and then the stamina to do 2 damage to this guy, which kills him, which gives me 3. 1, 2, 3. And no extra stamina. I'm going to keep the cards in my hand. So the Hollow Varangian Bowman is dead. I'm going to move, start running towards the Manservant. I'm going to try. God, they just hit so hard, and I'm getting none of my defensive cards. I think I will actually discard that to draw. Ooh, yay! Alright, good. I'm glad I did that. Because he's going to attack for 4, but I'm going to spend any stamina and the Ferris hat that I got to completely dodge it. So that worked out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move over. Nice. Alright. And then basically the exact same thing as the Pyromancy Flame to go in and kill him. So that will get me 2. So the Hollow Manservant is dead. Whenever he attacked, I would have been pushed, but that doesn't really matter in a solo game. Yeah. So that will get me 2 more. Do I rest again? Because basically, kind of like, at least the way I play this, is I kind of wait till the very last minute, and on the last bonfire, I go fight the final boss, and because that's how you win. It's like you need to defeat both bosses. And also, just in case you're wondering, you don't have to stick with what the board tells you. Like, that's just kind of like how they paired them. There are 3 boards, double-sided, so there are 6 bosses. You can, like, I didn't have to do them. I could have done the Bell Gargoyles and Great Grey Wolf Sif or whatever. Let's see what I got. So I got a Tailbone Short Sword. That's not amazing. And then a Chloranthy Ring, which allows me to draw cards. That could be good. But that means I have to get decks. But I could do like that. Lets me attack this card, maybe discard to provide 1. Now these together is not bad, because I can discard this to provide the stamina for the Chloranthy Ring, which would help me draw cards. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I think I am going to go back and rest, because I think I could take on the Moonlit Butterfly next time, and that'll still give me enough time to go through the Tier 3 encounter and then go after Great... Or if that doesn't work, I'll have 1 more bonfire. So I am going to go back and rest. I'm going to keep the high ridge there because that's the way I'm going. So I have... So that will flip, which will give me a 5 soul stamina card. Which I go up to 37. 37 cards. 5 soul stamina. Yeah, I mean, I think most of my stuff is this, because I'm a mage build. Probably take that out. I kind of like the idea of potentially getting both of these, and then this just gives me some variety of a weakness, maybe. Because all my attacks are magical, so if they don't have a magical weakness, then it doesn't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36. Because I took out this remnant of humanity, and I still have my five souls to use. Yeah. I mean, I could just kind of... I mean, what... Like... I think I will actually spend 4 and get 2 of these. And take out 1 of each. Which... That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 45, 36. Oh, 36. Well, it still leaves... I guess I'll take a remnant. Just get that card draw. Alrighty. So, let's go back here. And now, no matter what, I'm gonna make it through the Misty Cliffs to get to the Moonlit Butterfly. And hopefully just one-shot it. I mean, I could one-shot it with 1 Pyromancy and my explosive crit. I can one-shot its first phase. Although it does have 2 phases, because it has the arc on it. Unless I get dicked by wolves again. Those things sucked. I mean, it'd help if I drew into my defense. Which I kind of did last time. That was nice. Like, just got rid of 1 card and I drew into my new little hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hand axe. Remnant of humanity. That's not amazing. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. God, I'm just worried it's going to be the dog again. A Dark Dweller. Okay. Dark Dweller there. And then a Royal Crossbowman. Okay. So there we are. I am ready, I think. And that's going to bleed me. Next against this card. Gains +1 damage. Well, luckily this guy's attacking first. For 4. Let's go 1. 2, 3, 4. And then this guy's attacking for 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then I have bleed. Oh, and then I get pushed that way. But I am gonna go over here. Not bleed on... Bleed on me. Bleed on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just do... Although, unfortunately, I don't have a ranged attack, so I have to get rid of an extra stamina. So we'll do a stamina, an intelligence, a strength, and then another intelligence to do my hand axe, which will be a quick attack. Which will be 2 damage, bypassing this guy's shield. Ooh, he gives me 4? Oh, that goes in my inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. And he's very much dead. Yeah, I got this. Although I am bleeding, so which is unfortunate. Luckily, he's not pushing me. And don't need you right now, so let's just see if I draw. Nope, I drew the exact same thing. All right. Well, and to move back, he's attacking me for 4. Yeah, you know what? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll be that. And then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to move over here, so I'm bleeding again. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, yeah, this is good. This is good. And this is range, so I'm going to do a Pyromancy Flame and my 2 stamina. He has 2 health, unfortunately, so I do have to discard that. And that will do 2 damage to kill him. That's 4 again? Dang. Let's put that at 8, baby. 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be hot. It's going to be super hot. No longer bleeding. He's dead. And that's going to be 2 common treasures. And I think, yep, going to go take on that Moonlit Butterfly. But what are my 2 treasures? A Silver Knight Spear. That's pretty hot. I don't really use any of that. And a Morning Star. That's better than kind of my regular thing, but yeah. So the High Ridge, I'll put it like so. So that is that. That's my little treasures right there with my souls. Okay. So Moonlight Butterfly, it is mentioned here. The graceful and enigmatic Moonlight Butterfly resides in the Dark Root Garden. Throughout this encounter, Moonlight Butterfly can only be attacked while it is in the front row of the enemy battle board or if the attack has range. Additionally, when the Moonlight Butterfly is reduced to 0, flip the card over for the remainder of the encounter. Moonlight Butterfly gains +1 damage on all attacks it makes while in the back row of the enemy battle board. Moonlight Butterfly is defeated when its heat up side is reduced to 0. Alright. So just to double check, when you go and attack bosses, the boss is always placed in the front middle space on the enemy battle board. So, right there, and this is its deck of what it's going to do, and we will see. So, luckily, and then I can't remember if I have to, yeah, that's the boss. Yeah, we flip it over. Oh wait, let me look up after encounters. Do we continue to begin the encounter? That's resting on the bonfire. Trigger, yep. Each enemy gives, yep. Each encounter, yep. Choose another encounter. Probably must next to position next to the encounter which have been cleared. Draw another and fight the encounter during encounter. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that will be that. And 1, 2, 3. All right. So now Moonlight Butterfly is going to do a magical blaze, which means it's going to move here. And funny enough, attack me exactly right there. And it does have 1 defense, so it's going to attack me for 3. I think I will pull up my shield, spend 1 stamina to be able to block 2 of that, and I'll get rid of that because I don't have a dexterity. Alrighty. So now, I think... So now I have some defense, but now I need to draw into some stuff. So we're going to get rid of this card and this card. So I'm going to discard 2 to draw 2. Thank God. Alright. So we're going to do a Pyromancy Flame. That'd be 2 + 2. Not quite enough to kill it. But that's alright. So we're going to do the 2 stamina and the Pyromancy Flame to be able to... And I'll flip to make this a crit. So it's going to add 4, but it does have 1 defense. So that is going to do 3 damage on it. Guess that's the... Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Boop. And... Yeah, so that will be that. Ooh. And I think... Oh, God. Pyromancer's fucking tough. Yeah. Alright. Then I think I'm actually going to discard that to draw. Okay. Yeah, so that was that. Then it's going to flip, which is going to move it back here and attack for 3. I think I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to get rid of this, my Ferris hat, to actually dodge. Alright, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now I'll move there. And we are going to use my Pyromancer to kill it. It'll bypass because I used my double, so unfortunately, so that will flip it to its heat up side. This card may only be attacked while it's in the front row or attacked with the range. Additionally, gets +1 damage to all attacks while this card is in the back row, which it is. But now, you reshuffle their cards. Normally, if you actually have to, like, move around and stuff, and you have to reshuffle its deck, you actually flip it, so you kind of can learn a pattern like you can in the game. Ooh. Alright, what do I got? Hopefully it just moves up to the front row like a moron. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Moves up here and attacks for 3. Which I might be able to... It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but I will be able to block all the damage with my garb. And then 1, 2, 3. Oof. Let's see. Then I will move here. And then I will use... Perfect. Perfect! That's gonna... Ooh, it came down to the wire, but because it's in the front row, I'm gonna do my Firestorm. Came in clutch at the very end with my 5 stamina duel and my 1 to do 5 damage, which will kill it. But I suffer 2 damage, but I can do that. I have 1 card remaining, and that will kill the Moonlit Butterfly. I would have lost if it didn't come up to the front row. Jeez. Pyromancer's rough. Like, looks badass though. But that will get me 3 souls on top of a blue. Okay. Soul Greatsword, that's a spell. Like it. I like it. But that gets me a cleared encounter. So Moonlit Butterfly is dead. It probably isn't weak to magic at all. Oh, 1 card. 2 cards. 2 cards. Oh, it looks like 2 of everything except 2. So it has skilled, magical. No, okay. Yeah, it has 2 of weaknesses to everything. And then I'm gonna go rest because I kind of have to. which will be the Cooled Ashes. When revealed, gain 1 transposed treasure. Last chance, players do not gain souls or treasure cards from encounters. A Fume Ultra Greatsword. Well, I do have a bunch of stuff now, so let's go ahead. We're going to definitely add that. I can have 40 cards in my deck. Probably not adding... I mean, I could add some strength. But I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 cards. Kinda need to get rid of some of these ones in here. Remnant of Humanity. Yeah, so this is the last chance, so I have to go after the Great Grey Wolf. There are Embers in here. Embers are how they actually can increase your deck size by 3, even though you can only have 1 in your deck. But that does bring in more invaders. Let's see. The Silver Knight Spear would... it's too much. The Morning Star kind of requires me... Is that better than my Hand Axe? Kind of... Well, not really, because I need Intelligence and Faith to be able to do my other spells. So let's go ahead. Let's spend 5 on another stamina there. And then 2, 4... Yeah, let's do 2. Let's spend 6 to basically, let's do 1, 2. Do I want to get a Dex? I could do a Dex and a Strength to just kind of hedge my bets, maybe with the Chloranthy Ring, which lets me draw, or the... Where was it? The Tailbone Short Sword. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm not doing the Fume Ultra Sword, even if for 3 strand. I mean, this is not my build at all. But maybe a Morning Star, get rid of a Hand Axe, and put in the Morning Star. So that would be... And then for the other 3, let's get rid of... How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. I have 10 intelligence and 1, 2, 3, and 3 faith. So I think I take out 3 of the intelligence to make up for the rest of that. And that would be that. So how many cards do I have now? Because I can have 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38! So I could have the Hand Axe in here. 39, and a Remnant. Okay. So that, I mean, technically those go in my inventory, but it's my last chance to try and win. Maybe I'll just get super lucky on the level 3. And it'll just be super easy to go fight the Great Grey Wolf Sif. So, because he has Dervish. When this card suffers 3 or more damage in an activation, gather this card's behavior deck, including already played cards, and shuffle it. Ah. Well, he has 2 shield. Oh, I wonder if that means, like, if I do 3 damage, and it still hits the shield, if that counts as suffering damage. might be in the rule book. But gonna be completely honest, I'm not feeling too good about my. I mean, I'm feeling better about my deck, but that opening freaking encounter, like, if I wasn't recording, I would have totally just I should have just reset. But that I wanted to show how the game can go. All right. Well, I got some spells. That's nice. And yeah, let's just go. I mean, we'll just go up there. Oh, thank God, it's a regular. It's a ruined keep, and yeah, we don't gain souls or treasures from the encounter, so it's just a regular ruined keep, which is gonna be. Don't be the invader. Okay, a ruptured hollow. Oh, which is gonna go right here, and then a level 2. Yes, and a lone knight bowman, right there. Okay, what does that do? That stagger. Suffer 1 damage next time card attacks. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 shield. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, so he's gonna attack. He's gonna attack for 4, just pretty basic. He gives 7. And we are going to... He's attacking for 4. I'll use my Pyromancer garb and a strength, and I'll take 1 damage. And then he's attacking for 4, and I will get rid. I'll use my Ferris hat and a stamina to dodge it. Okay, not bad, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, well, he inflicted stagger on me. Okay, or I could just not draw shit. Do my Remnant of Humanity, draw a card. Okay, there we go. There we go. But they're not weak to magic. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. I think... What do I got? Yeah, they're weak to heavy, which I have some in my deck. But I'd have to get lucky and draw into that. And then I wouldn't have the stamina to actually use it anyway. Who's more annoying? So this guy's only attacking here. And he does a belly flop. A character may attacked by this enemy may discard 1 dex to prevent the damage. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not a dex character. Look at the top 3 cards of any deck. I mean, I could kill one of them. But I'd have to use my ability. Because otherwise, yeah, I'm going to have to move. And then I'm going to use my stamina and my pyromancy flame. And then my ability, otherwise I'm not going to bypass it unless I get my heavy attack. What is that? Yeah, heavy. I'll attack the Lone Knight Bowman, which will kill him. Because I'm making it a crit, bypassing his 2 defense. And I would get 7 souls, but this is the last night before the kindling goes out. And then stagger. Yeah, I suffer a damage. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'll spend that and draw a card. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Well, no, it's actually kind of good against this guy. So yeah, so he's attacking, and it's gonna be for 4. And unfortunately, I do not have a dex here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just my singular ones, so none of my shields. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the good news is I can definitely kill him. So we're gonna move here. Still didn't get any dex to be able to do it, but that's okay. I think I can spend... I want to keep my... Well, I don't really need to. We will get rid of these 2 and use the Morning Star that I drew into to do 2 damage bypassing his shield to kill him. Alright, well, not that bad. I still have half my deck. 2, 3. Boom. Okay. So let's go ahead and fight Sif and feel super bad. So he'll start there. He has 6 health, 2 shield. Whenever this card suffers 3 or more damage, I basically reshuffle his whole deck. Ooh. Put that there, and his first attack is going to be an evasive spin. Sif gains +1 defense until Sif's next activation. So he's going to jump back here and do an attack of 3. Well, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's do 1. You're helpful. You're kind of helpful. Not really. 2. And then... do I keep you? I mean, because I'm not going to be able to know what his weaknesses are. Because if I can't remember if every deck is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Because, at least it shouldn't be. I've never actually looked at the status of their weaknesses. Okay. My turn. Really? But that's kind of helpful a little bit. Well, actually, I could just chip at him. Because I'm going to move here, and I will use my stamina and the hand axe, bypassing his defense, to do 2 damage onto Sif. And that was not 3 damage on an activation. So I know that his heaviness is 1 less. So now it's his turn, and he is doing, charge slash. So he's running up here. That's, it actually doesn't suck, but that's a 5 damage attack. That sucks. I will spend these 2 and my round shield to completely dodge that. Yeah. Damn. All right. But basically he ran super far away. But that's okay, because I can do... Yeah, coming in handy, baby. Bypassing... is that gonna... I'm gonna move just so I can be in the middle. That is gonna shuffle his deck, though. But I have my Soul Greatsword. And... God, I really wish I had my Explosive Crit, but I had to use it on that stupid guy. And we'll do these 2 in the Soul Greatsword, which will attack everything in that column, bypassing his defense for 3. Yeah, because he has 6 health. Alright. And... Ugh! That sucks. Damn. Anyway. Sif, you suck. Ooh, hey, awesome. Alright, uppercut swing. Unblocked damage from this deck must be applied to the character's hand, so he's moving here and attacking all there, but he misses because it's an area of effect attack. So that's nice. 1, 2, 3. Alright, this is good. Yes. Yes, this is good, so I'm gonna have to spend... It's a lot. It's actually quite a bit. Oh wait, no, hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah, okay, sweet. I'm gonna have to move here. I will use the hand axe, getting rid of these stamina cards to do 3 damage, which is just 2 over his shield because he doesn't have that, and then the 1 damage. So, now he's gonna flip to his heat up side. Ooh, discard this card's behavior deck. This card performs the limping. I feel so bad. Oh my god, I feel horrible. The limping strike. Oh, oh. I don't. Sif, I'm sorry. So he's gonna go here, and he's weak to everything, and he only has 3 health. Wow. Yeah, so he's doing the limping strike. I knew he did that, and I'm like, maybe they won't have it in the game. Weak to all of it. Yeah, he's gonna hit me for 3, and I'll use my shield and evade it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move there. And yeah, we're gonna put him out of his misery. I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna spend this stamina and do Firestorm and do 4 damage. And he's weak to everything. So it bypasses his shield and does the 3 damage. I have to suffer 2 damage from it. So I'll get rid of these 2. And then I'll kill Sif. I don't feel good about it. They made me feel bad. But still, damn, that freaking came down to the wire again. I don't know if I would have been able to beat it if it was actually a regular, like a regular phase. No, maybe, because they do kind of get weaker, a little bit more aggressive and unpredictable. But that was Dark Souls, the card game. I hope you enjoyed. Click the I to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.